Hey folks, we're back here at the Wagon Wheel of Wisdom once again. I am Kevin, your host. Behind me, as usual, you see the wagon wheel, and hopefully up here I still have some wisdom for you. I was sitting over at my computer today, and it dawned on me that I haven't really brought this up. I am somebody that is currently going through some emotional things that have been going on, as I've stated in the last few months with the videos, and I want to tell you how vitally important it is from a mental health perspective of moving on, of making sure you celebrate those little daily victories that you have. And the reason I want to bring this up is because if you're like me, you often suffer from a lot of what they call negative self-talk, meaning kind of a defeatist attitude in a way, a little bit of that poor me, the world is against me kind of thing. And so somebody had brought up to me this the other day, and it's like, when you go through the day, do you notice all of the good things that you should be grateful for? When you wake up, are you making your bed? Are you doing the simple things? Are you, celebrating the fact that maybe you cooked a great meal? Or, for me, I go over to the gym, and was it a good lift or anything like that? And honestly, my response was just kind of like, no, I really haven't done that. So, and this happened. He brought this up, I want to say, probably 3 weeks ago. And so I've been thinking more about that, and I've been doing more of it, and making sure also another habit of mine that I've been incorporating is journaling every day, and how much that really helps. So just kind of being grateful, just being grateful for things. But today, in an hour, I get to head over to my son's football practice where I'm an assistant coach, and that is a huge win for me because of how much I enjoy doing it, and it's something I should just be like, yes, yeah, that is huge. Or I just cooked us some good food, we had some brats, and it's like, all right, that was good. Because what I've noticed in weeks prior and the months after the breakup I've been going through, it's just been over-consuming of negative self-talk looping in my head again and again and again. Poor me, I'm sad, I'm hurt, I'm crying. And it's not to say that you shouldn't go through these emotions, because you're going to, but you should also stop, take a huge deep breath or a few deep breaths, and really recognize and be grateful for things. And if you can only be grateful for one thing one day, that's fine. Try to find two things that you're grateful for, and make sure you write them down and just kind of say it to yourself over and over, and maybe with a little smirk and a smile on your face, kind of a little cocky, like, yeah, like that was good. I just went for a walk. God dang, that felt good. So don't forget about celebrating the little victories and giving yourself a pat on the back. And if I had to change my perception of doing it, think of it this way. We are kind of our own worst enemy when it comes to all of the dialogue that goes on in our brains up there. Now, if you had a motivational speaker around you 24/7 that was helping encourage you, Jesus, you'd probably change in a hurry. But the thing is, you have to be your own motivational speaker up in your head. And if you don't know of good things to say, good affirmations, go on YouTube. There's a lot of them, like, I am great, I am worth it, I am enough, I am love, I can be loved, things like that. And just when you say it, just kind of feel if your body changes, if your mood changes, if it enhances. And again, I always reference this, it's not any different than working out. You're not going to build muscles in the first week. These are things that if you've never done them before, you're starting at ground zero, and it's going to take a little bit. But again, like with doing the push-up challenge or the 100 push-ups that I said, it'll get easier as you go on. And you'll start to feel it, and you'll start to see a huge difference, and you'll start to see a shift in yourself, a shift in your mentality, and a shift on your outlook in life. And I really can't stress that enough, and how important it is. And again, people, I never saw it for what it was until somebody really pointed it out to me. So be open to those things. And it might sound a little weird, but if you're stuck and don't know what to do, sit there, shut your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, and just ask the question, and just try and sit there. Like, what do I need to do to feel better inside? And see if any answers come in. I realize that's kind of next level spiritual stuff if you're not on board with that, but The mind is a funny thing like that, and at sometimes you have to, much like a dog, tell it to just sit there and shut up. Sit there. You sit there, shut up. Okay? It's supposed to be your servant, not your master. So, back to the point of this, absolutely celebrate those little victories in life. They are key. Be your own personal motivating coach, and watch that world around you shift and change when you begin to do that on a consistent basis. And again, I'm just like anybody. I'm human. I go through these emotional roller coasters too. Things can be going great one second, and all of a sudden I'll mentally hop back in time to something that's really kind of bothered me. And I tell you what, if you ever want to, well, I'm not saying go get broken up with, but a breakup is an excellent jumping off point to help you in that area to become a better person. So stick with it, stay hungry, stay motivated, stay positive as you can, and be your own advocate during hard times like this, okay? Learn to love yourself, because trust me, you're worth it and you deserve it. Again, this is Kevin with the Wagon Wheel of Wisdom. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time, guys, stay well. Love you.